December the 30th, 2025, in the year of our Lord, at 1:30 in the afternoon. This is the Scottsburg Board of Public Works and Safety. We call our meeting to order, and starting with our clerk treasurer, Jan Hardy.
Mayor Amy.
Here.
Karen Grucius.
Here.
Tom Lewis.
Here. Thank you very much. All's here and accounted for. We're going to begin with a public hearing. So this public hearing is on the stormwater user fee. We'll open this up for questions, comments, concerns. Yes, please stand up, give us your name, where you live.
My name is Dwayne Wheatley, and I live close to you on Oak Drive.
On Oak Drive. Okay, yeah, sure.
You visited me when I recently bought a home there. You were campaigning.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to vote yet, so I had to, but I still listen to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But anyway, all I wanted to bring to the board's attention is, like I said, I've moved here recently, last couple of years. I've noticed total dysfunction in the county government and the commissioners and the council members. I think the city is doing a little bit better than the county. But I just wanted to point out, I didn't realize that the poverty rate in Scottsburg is 24%. And the county is a little bit less, so maybe poverty is concentrated here in the city. And I just wanted to remind the board that people are struggling here in the town. You have about 20% seniors in the city also. So please be kind and gentle whenever you're thinking about raising rates, fees, taxes. People are really struggling out there right now, and I'm sure you all realize that. But just take extra care with the citizens, please, and maybe make that fee just as the least possible. You know, and I know Scottsburg has some drainage issues. I see them firsthand. So, but I think that people would like to know: is this fee necessary? Is it mandated by the state?
Those are good questions. Yes, it has been mandated by the state. We have not had this before. This is an MS4. And because we are growing, Scottsburg has 600 homes having gone up, in the process of going up, and will go up. And so we have a lot of folks coming here, not from Scott County, that are not moving, just transitioning to another place. No, these are folks that are coming in from the outside. And Scottsburg's been a diamond in the rough. And so right now we have taken action. This is the first time we've had really a stormwater plan going forward. We have an engineer here representing Heritage Engineering. They're mapping out the entire area so that we can identify the worst areas and attack those first. We also have a stormwater. It's over all of the stormwater. This is Meredith Woods here, and so we're here to answer your questions. So yes, the mandate is there. Yes, Scottsburg terribly needs this, and we've identified two areas right now where we're beginning at is Lovers Lane and Larry Lane, and also over here on the north side of town with Opal Drive, and we have a lot. The whole city is going under this, and in doing that, then we need money to basically go forward in this, and it's.
Are there going to be any chances for like maybe waivers or reduced costs for maybe seniors or people on SNAP programs that are already getting assistance from the government? Is there any mechanism to?
I don't think there's any mechanism for that. So I don't remember seeing any of that going on. If they're a property owner, it's $7, So
Is that $7 a month? As long as
a month, yes. So not quite $100 a year.
Yeah.
The city has not had any type of a rate increase in the first 4 years. We did have a 3%. We did have a 3% on the water rate increase in the first 4 years. Scottsburg is as far as the entire state of Indiana, we have the lowest cost of electricity. We're an IMPA member, So we own our own coal mines and combustion turbines and solar fields and wind. So we can sell that because we're not for profit. We can sell that. And so we're the lowest cost here and in the entire state. So Scottsburg is a very good place to be. We have our own electric, so you get electricity. Basically, we have a 15-minute turnaround. How do you call in to go there? We have our own water, we have our own sewer, we have our own sanitation.
You don't have to sell me on Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
I moved here, so.
Yeah.
But
Excuse me.
I appreciate all that you're doing for the city, and hopefully you can do more. And one thing I would like to see, I come from Austin, Texas.
Oh,
Originally from Indiana.
Yeah.
But service, I went down here to Texas. I was just hoping that to get more people involved, like the commissioners' meetings. Nobody goes there. I don't know if it's because they think nobody's listening, or they think things have already been decided and their input doesn't matter. I'm not sure what the reason is. Or maybe they're just struggling, they don't have time to go to meetings.
Commissioners, I don't know. That's county.
Oh, I'm not
And
trying
I'm
to.
so, you're more than welcome. Any council meeting is all open. Come and enjoy.
No, I've been to the commissioners' meetings also. So I just wish more people in the community would get involved with the city council, the county council, and I think that that could make a difference.
It
In
can.
the city and the county. So I won't bother you anymore, but I just, please be kind.
We always want to hear from you. We always want to hear from our residents. So thank you so much.
I wish more would speak out.
Yes, for sure. Anybody else? Okay. On count of three. 1, 2, 3. We will close our public hearing for our stormwater user fee. We'll now go to the approval of minutes, December the 10th, 2025. We have a motion to accept these minutes as presented.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Karen makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Tom seconds that. Any other questions about the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Thank you very much. Our next thing is the adoption of the stormwater user fee. And you want to say anything, Sarah, or anything like this? Okay. Do we have a motion to go forward and adopt the adoption of the stormwater user fee? We have a motion to go forward with this.
My understanding, you said $7 a month for property owners. So if they're renters, they don't pay this. The property owners.
The landlord.
Okay. I'll make a motion, we approve the stormwater fee as presented.
Tom Lewis makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Gersh seconds it. What questions do you have? Hearing none, all members say aye.
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 Aye, unanimous, thank you very much. Stormwater user fee passes. We're now going down to the vehicle exchange, parks and stormwater. The parks has a vehicle that we're swapping around. So this is basically just swapping vehicles around. So where we had a Chevy, is it called a Herb? I think it is. Huh?
That's the broadband coming to you. That's item number C.
Right,
The B is the parks and stormwater.
right.
But I don't know, it's a truck. They sold a truck to Parks, and I'm not sure what Parks did to stormwater.
So is this a trade then?
It's
Because it says
basically,
parks to stormwater, then it says water to parks.
it's typically moving assets to another department.
So the department's responsible for
But
fixed
my
assets.
question is, the stormwater is the same as water?
No,
Okay, so it's not a trade.
it's not.
You're moving parks to stormwater.
Right,
Right, water,
Okay.
water is charging Parks $1,500 for that.
right.
Oh, there is a charge then,
There is on the number 2,
but not
yes,
on the other one?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay, they're just giving it to them.
That's, cause, yeah,
Okay.
as far as I know.
So,
Okay, I'll make a motion, we approve these, transfer of vehicles from parks to stormwater and from waters to parks.
Thomas makes a motion of asset transfer. Is there a second on that?
I will second.
Karen Richard seconds that. Any other questions about that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Yeah, down the C is what was showing that H, I call it her, HR. Okay, going now down to the stormwater income survey contract,
We need to vote on C now.
but we just did.
No, we voted on B.
Okay, that's a change.
So this one, they're just giving it to the city, to you.
Mayor's
To the
taking
mayor's
that
office.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chevy
Okay,
H.
no transfer of money there.
No,
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve asset transfer to Chevy from broadband to the mayor.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Karen Richard seconds that. Any questions?
Who's
about
gonna use it for the mayor's office?
that? We have multiple areas that it can be used. So, right
Jill
now,
gonna drive
she could, yeah,
Emily?
I
Okay,
mean,
so
it's
anybody,
gonna be in the mayor's office, so for sure.
how many vehicles is the mayor's office on?
We have two.
Two.
With two.
Okay,
Now.
Yeah.
We have one right now. I have left two.
okay.
So,
Did you second already? Did you second?
I think Jill seconded, so this is questions, comments. With that, we have a motion and seconded to take the Chevy her over to the mayor's office. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much. Now we'll go down to the storm water income survey contract. This is a contract by, that is for an Okra grant. And this grant is $750,000. And we have to participate in part of that. So but there's several cities going after this as well. So we hope to be one of the winners of that Okra grant. And so we have identified a couple areas here and to go forward, and that's down on Larry Lane and Lovers Lane. And then there's an ag area over there by the County Highway Department as well as the Army Reserve. And we hope to include all of those depending on the amount of money we get so that we can capture that stormwater where the Maple Run development is going in now. They have already put in multiple retention and detention areas for water. We're taking all that water, the city will take all the water on those areas and we will go underneath Lovers Lane and that will be piped into those detention and retention ponds and lakes. So once they're over by the creek, so once they are full, then they can meter the water in the creek as necessary. But that's how we're doing that.
So the reason for this income survey is in order to get the grant.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's required to get the grant.
That is correct.
Okay.
So there's different things we have to do.
It's 5,000 total, is that, am I reading this right?
I believe that's his charge.
Initial invoice 2,000, remaining 3,000.
Yep.
Okay. Is this going around and knocking on doors and asking people how much money they make? How do you
Well,
do that? I would be reluctant if somebody knocked on my door to tell them.
I don't think they're doing that. I think they go by, I'm not sure how they go by that. Do you know, Donna? But,
It's a mystery.
well, Mike's,
done by the grant
Mike-
writer.
Mike-
The grant writer
does it.
yeah,
Okay.
We're just paying them to do it.
Okay.
I'm not sure of the process.
This is the grant writer then,
Yes.
Michael. but-
Flying Peter.
Flying
Peter,
Peter,
Okay.
And
I
so
know that it's a requirement to apply for the grant, that you have to have a certified income survey.
Yeah.
Because you have
And
to
they're
follow
looking for,
certain thresholds.
threshold of
what you have
incomes.
to reference,
Yeah.
the poverty rate and whatnot, yes.
Okay, makes sense.
So,
I'll make a motion to approve this stormwater income survey contract.
I'll second.
Tom Lewis makes a motion, Karen Brishes seconds that. Are there any other questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. So this one is for just that particular area up there. Jen, I'm gonna give this to you.
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I can tell you, I mean, for Scottsburg, they have stormwater taken care of for the first time.
So if
It's been used.
If for advance, if we don't get the grant, then we're gonna have to foot the whole bill for the,
Yeah, I would say if the grant is not, if we do not get the grant, I think that would become one of the high priority projects once we start rolling out with the stormwater program, starting to go out to the city to, develop these projects. I think that we'll start a ranking system on priority, because we want stormwater to hit all areas of the city and not be located only, because it's not just for this is not for new development. This is for the citizens who have lived in the city for years
Yeah.
and water's never been taken care of. So, this will, we'll create a priority system for these projects, go out where people having issues. And that's where we would like the, citizens input, where you having issues. Let's create these, projects that we can do. And then that's the we'll go.
and it's my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, that this has been long overdue. We should have had this years and years ago.
Yes, and it's starting to become a requirement, for getting a lot of these grants, that cities also have to show that they are working towards improving these issues themselves. If you do not have a stormwater fee, usually that takes you out of running for a grant nowadays.
Yeah.
So that is another initiative of why we need.
Yeah. That makes sense.
The governor is saying you need to have skin in the game.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have skin in the game, you're not gonna get these things.
Sure.
Tom, a positive too with this grant, we're being told that it would only be a 10% match from the city, where our other two have been a third to 50%. Yeah,
Or 50%.
yeah.
So this is huge for us.
So we need it.
We need it.
We need it badly.
We need it badly. We really do. And this
Hope
is,
we get it.
yeah. And I tell you, I collected multiple, probably close to 20 letters and pictures. And these pictures, you'd think it's a lake in their house. I mean, it's just that bad. And so when people walk out to their car and they've got water up over their shin, up to their shin, that's not right. So we've got to fix this.
Yeah.
And, so that's why.
I just wanted to make sure everybody understood if we don't get the grant, it's gonna cost us a lot more money. So we need to do everything we can to get that grant.
Absolutely. And that's, trust me, I was 3-4 days over there. And, but, okay.
I don't think it's gonna cost more money, it's just when the projects are gonna get done.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't have to raise your rate or anything.
Yeah.
Next, I have a contract for design effects. This has been ongoing since I came in office. And it's a $500 a month to help handle our website and mobile things. If you read through that.
And this is Stacy.
Took a motion to pass this as presented.
Yeah, this is Stacy. Yeah, I'll make a motion to pass this.
Tom Lewis makes motions, or a second. Karen Brishes seconds that. Any questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Now let's go down to the Hagerman Amendment and VOT. Don, you want to talk about this one?
Sure. So, the first item that you have is in regards to the Mass Park renovation, and it is, an amendment to the original contract, reducing that contract by $28,954.02. Basically, the contract value was set at $1,304,356.45. They did not spend the entire amount, so in order to get that contract to a zero, we have to do an amendment to reduce it $28,954.02.
I'll make a motion, we approve this amendment to the contract.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion by Tom Lewis going for the amendment. Karen Brishes seconds that. Any questions about this? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye, unanimous, thank you, Matt, for that. Next, we'll go down to the Hagerman Pay App 5 and 6 again.
So there's two pay apps that we need approval on, and we would need that approval for you to go ahead and issue the purchase order, but the check not to be delivered until they finish. There's like seven items on a final punch list that need to be completed, and it's just some closeout documents need to be delivered, patching some holes. It's some minor items. I know that Janet told me that they were here today working on some of these items, so it should be, did they say by the end of the week or so?
They didn't say a time frame, but
But we need to get this approved in 2025 so that we can close this out for accounting purposes, but we will hold the check until they finish these few
So
items.
are we gonna hold both checks for pay up 5 and 6, or just hold the last one?
That would be
both of them.
You're gonna hold both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
And I did discuss that with the
Okay.
gentleman that came around today.
Okay.
So do we have a motion to go ahead?
I'll make a
and
motion, we approve pay up 5 and 6 with the,
And I'll second.
we did not deliver the check until they finish the punch list.
And
to
it's-
our
And
satisfaction.
it's approved by the city of Scott.
Who actually approves the punch list?
Jill.
Joe? Okay.
So, we have a motion and a second. Any other questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much. Okay, next is an HR update. Emily, you want to go first?
You start and I'll finish.
Okay, basically effective on January the 5th, 2026, Chief Harold, who is behind you here, has been assistant chief, is now going to be elevated to the chief. Dave Harden will go back into being a captain. So we're implementing that.
Is that his choice, or what's the reason for
Just basically, I'm just making a move.
just making a move? Okay.
Congratulations, Chief, as long as we vote for it.
I'll make a motion, we approve the,
But it doesn't need a
Doesn't,
motion.
yeah.
Don't
no, it
forget
doesn't need a
assistant.
motion. It's done.
That's what you say.
Assistant. Okay. The assistant.
Oh, yeah, and this, the assistant will be Greg Green's, in other words,
Who? I'm sorry.
Great Officer Greg Green.
Greg Green.
Yeah, he will assume Chief Harold's position as assistant chief.
Okay.
So that's the move we're making.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The cell phone stipends will be as followed for 2026 monthly. Chief Harold will be $100 a month. Assistant Chief Green will also be $100 a month. And captains, Brian Hall and Dave Harden will be $100 a month also. So I do need approval for those cell phone
The
stipends.
rest of them stay the same?
The rest of them will stay the same as we approved them earlier this
Okay.
month.
I'll make that motion. Approve those.
We have a motion from Tom Lewis to approve the motion to go ahead with the pay apps
I'll second.
on the pay phones, on the phones. Karen Gracious seconds that. Any other questions about this?
I have a couple more things.
Okay.
I do want the minutes to reflect,
Do we need to vote on this?
sorry,
So you want to include anything else on this motion?
no, that's fine, you can go
So
ahead with
all in
that one.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Second? Okay, thank you.
I do want the minutes to reflect, we approved a hire of Jalen Hines as the rookie patrolman. His start date is actually going to be January the 5th of 2026. We set a date earlier in December, but just with the perf not getting back to us until later this month, it's going to be January the 5th of 2026. Be his start date.
So we've already approved that, you're just changing the start date.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I do have a new hire. We are going to be hiring, or I need approval to hire a new Mid-America Science Park senior concierge. That will be Macy Amick, and her start date will be January 5th of 2026. And that does include a cell phone stipend of $100 a month. So
I also
need
want to
approval
know
for
that
that.
this is no relation to me.
So just need approval for that new hire.
And what's the duties of the concierge?
They will be doing the events in Mid-America Science Park, the social media for Mid-America Science Park, all of the things for Mid-America that we are currently doing that we do not have time to be doing.
Okay. I'll make a motion, we approve that new hire.
Now second.
Motion to go forward and approve the hire. I guess both hires, the officer as
Just-
well?
No, just the one.
Just this. Okay, so Tom Lewis makes the motion, Karen Richards seconds it. Any questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you very much. And what's the master lease agreement?
I have a new lease agreement for Mid-America Science Park. They'll also be doing a lease agreement, so I don't have to do them anymore. This new hire. The lease agreement is with Mid-America Science Park and Stephanie Parker Law. She will be renting room 311 here at Mid-America Science Park, and that will be effective on January 1st of 2026. So just need approval for that lease agreement.
She's a lawyer, her name is Stephanie Parker. It's not Stephanie Parker Law. Law's not her last name.
No, it's Stephanie Parker.
I didn't see a comma.
That's her
there.
business name.
I'll make a motion, we approve the lease agreement.
The motion from Tom Lewis and lease agreement for Stephanie. Is there
I'll
a second?
second.
Karen Richards seconds that. Any questions about this? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. She also pays a security deposit as well. So that will go to Shannon Hardy for claims.
We'll just be open for a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll make that motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Any other questions?
A lot of them. We're trying to get it all wrapped up for 2025 budget, so
None, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Okay, let's go down to announcements. We have several announcements today. One is the trash, and the other one is the billing or lack thereof on one of our utilities. So let's talk about these. So basically, on the trash, Scottsburg opted to go forward on the day after Christmas to be able to go and take that day off. So the county's done this, Austin's done this, most of the country's done this. The president gave us that opportunity, so we did take that. Now, with this coming Friday, we will not be there on Thursday, but we will be there on Friday. So if you have extra trash in your garage that you need to do away with, we want people to know that our transfer station, which is located on South 4th Street, right by the Meyer Gymnasium down there, will be open on Free Friday. Just make sure your trash is in a trash bag. You take it there, and we'll take it at no charge. You just take it there, and you can throw it away at no cost. So we're going to put that on our social media as well going forward, so that folks can get rid of all of their.
So the people that get picked up on Thursday will get it picked up on Friday.
On Friday, right. That's typically, we typically don't pick up on Friday. We use that as a day to use, go pick up sofas and chairs and appliances and whatnot like that, and brushes and sticks and yada, yada, yada. But when we have it, something like this, it gives us the day that we will go forward and pick that up. The second thing is that we did have a little bit of a, and it really wasn't us, it was basically the software. We made a decision some 5 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago, to buy new software. That software is done amazing. And, but there was a glitch in this past month that if you have our broadband fiber optic, you didn't have a fee. So basically,
Sounds like a deal.
well, it's not, it's not a deal. It's because it's gonna be twice this month. So,
No, I've got it fixed. It's getting fixed.
it's getting fixed.
Right before this meeting, I'm still talking to them, but the bills that came out showed a zero charge for the January billing of the broadband customers. But they are currently in the process, they've already got the charges, if they're on Smart Hub, the charges are showing now correctly. They're not reprinting every bill, but only the broadband customers, and those will be getting mailed out. I'm still
Okay.
waiting for the this all happened.
So it's a separate mailing.
It's a separate
Okay.
mailing, but they're covering the fees. There's no additional charge, because it was on them, but at least it was caught. And they should go into the mail no later than, I'm hoping, tomorrow,
So-
from the printing company with NISC.
So basically, the January or the December bill, received in January will have it on there, and then they're gonna get a separate letter. This was for November.
No, broadband is billed literal month of, so the bill that people got is actually their January bill.
Okay.
But with the holidays, everything gets pushed earlier for the deadline for their billing cutoff, and I'm not in utility office, so
Yeah.
I don't know on the exact dates, but people will be getting a paper statement, or may have looked on Smart Hub and saw they had no charge. That's how it was caught. People were calling in
Right.
about it, and it got looked into and got on that yesterday. But they've made strides today. They've been in contact really well. The customer service manager's been in touch and included on it. So everything, I've got a call as soon as I get out of here. But I think the last print test just needs approval. Then they'll get to printer and then to mailing.
So,
Crisis diverted. for the
yeah,
most part.
crisis delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did have a little bit of an outage on, was it Sunday?
Sunday.
And we did have, it was out in the county. It was a county with wind.
Yeah.
A line broke, and that line broke, it was flopping all over the place, and it hit an area and knocked out the surface. So a fair amount of issues there, but it was all concluded within, we were out there right away, but it did take a couple hours to get it repaired, so a couple hours later, we had it all up and going.
Yeah.
So that's what happened, it was, wind blowing that, right, so. What other announcements? Jan?
I have none.
Okay.
Go Hoosiers, beat Alabama.
Oh, man, yes,
Exactly right.
that's probably the biggest thing we need to say, right? You know, so that's this this Thursday, on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And,
That should be exciting.
yeah, for us to beat Ohio, I thought, man, that's amazing. So,
Now we gotta beat Alabama.
go Hoosiers, yeah, now we gotta beat Alabama.
This is your prize
Yeah.
for beating Ohio State.
Exactly.
Alabama.
Oh, well, listen, I hope everybody has a great weekend, a great time of New Year's, and, welcome home. Welcome home, sir.
Well, I guess I'll stick around.
Yeah, yeah. You were in the capital of Texas there, brother, for a while.
I really miss it.
Do you really? You don't like this cold weather?
I can take the cold weather. It's just hard to go from a city of 900,000 down to 7,000.
Yeah,
It'd be harder for me to go the other direction.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went to Minneapolis, city of 4 million people, and back then it was about 4,000 when I left in 71. So, it's altogether different. But you learn how to have a foot in an agrarian area and a foot in an urban area, So, hey, you're 20 minutes away. It's 1 million people down the greater local area.
I'm flexible.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So anything else we have? Counselor,
I do not have anything.
you have the last say. Not.
Adjourned.
We'll take his advice.
Does that count as a
Thank you very
motion then? I didn't know what all you want us to, you get some sign.